The fifth, people in this world are hesitant and lazy. They do not want to do good deeds, neither do they want to cultivate and practice dhammas. They disobey and revolt against their parents' exhortations. They are like foes to each other. It is better for one not to have any children. They are ungrateful and do not repay the kindness their parents rendered. They fool around, disregard all restrictions, and indulge in wines and tasty food. They are dull, rampant, and defiant, unable to see the fitness of things. They lack honour and courtesy, and cannot take advice and admonition. They totally disregard their relatives' and friends' daily needs, and do not worry a bit about it. They do not think about their parents' kindness, and are not mindful of the favours rendered by their teachers. There is not a single virtue in their mental, bodily, or verbal deeds. They do not believe the Buddhist sutras and dharmas, neither do they believe in the cycle of birth and death, or in good and evil. They intend to harm sages and sow discord among the Sangha members. These people are stupid and ignorant, but consider themselves to be wise men. They do not know where they come from before their birth, nor to where they will go after. They are neither kind nor amiable, but they still want to have a long life. They do not want to believe even when someone teaches and advises them with kindness, and it will not bring any benefit to these people, even with exhortation of earnest words. Their minds are blocked, and they are unable to be enlightened. When they are about to die, they will regret and fear. They have not previously cultivated the good, and only feel sorry in time like this. What is the use of feeling regretful later? In the universe, the 5 destinies are clearly divided. Whether the karmic result is good or bad, fortunate or unfortunate, it is for that one alone to take it. No one can stand in for him. The good man performs wholesome deeds, so he will enter a good realm due to those good deeds. From one's virtuous conduct one enters a place of bliss. The evil man commits evil deeds, so he will enter a miserable realm due to these offences he has committed. He will go to a dismal world. Who will know all of this? Only the Buddha will. Very few will believe and practice according to the Buddha's teaching and instructions. Birth and death will continue endlessly, and the evil paths will never disappear. The number of people who are like this is countless. Thus the 3 evil realms of existence exist naturally. Once one is revolving amidst them, the suffering and hardships are boundless. Life after life and kalpa after kalpa, it is hopeless for one to get out. To be liberated from it is extremely difficult, and the misery is unspeakable. Such 5 evils, 5 sufferings, and 5 burning punishments are like blazing fires searing one's body. If one can single-mindedly subdue the 3 evil thoughts and set one's body upright, then one should correct their mind and match their words with their conduct. Thus what one does is strictly out of sincerity, and he will only do good deeds and commit no evil offences. He will be liberated and obtain great benefits and virtues, and attain the way of nirvana. These are the 5 great virtues. Chapter 36. Repeated Exhortations. The Buddha told Maitreya, I am going to tell you that the productions of the 5 evils, 5 sufferings, and 5 burning punishments are tangled together. Whoever ventures to commit these will definitely fall into the evil realms of existence. Perhaps in this life they will be taken ill, their lives hanging between birth and death, and they will become living examples for others. Or when their lives end, they will fall into the 3 evil realms. It is extremely distressing and miserable for them, and the searing punishment comes naturally from their own karma. With their foes, they hurt and kill each other over and over again. Slight animosities can turn into great offences. It all starts from the desire for wealth and lust, and the unwillingness to give and help others. Each thinks of nothing but his own pleasure, and disregards whether it is right or wrong, proper or improper. These people are compelled by their ignorant passions. They benefit themselves and struggle for profit. They use their wealth and fame to seek pleasure. They cannot bear disgrace or insult, nor can they cultivate wholesome deeds. Their prestige and power cannot last forever. It will disappear very quickly. The law and nature will prevail, and will eventually set things right. Desolate and frightened as they are, they will be subjected to reincarnation. It has happened before, and it will happen again. Alas, how dreadful it is. Now that you have learned the teachings of the sutras from the Buddha, you should ponder them well. Each of you should carefully uphold them and not be lax for the rest of your lives. You should respect the sages and the virtuous, and be kind and compassionate to others. You should deliver yourself as well as others, pulling out the roots of birth, death, and evil. You should stay away from the paths of the 3 evil realms and the worrisome and horrible sufferings. What is the foremost of your good deeds? You should correct your mind and set your body straight. You should also guard your ears, eyes, mouth, and nose well. Your body and mind should be kept pure and clean, corresponding with wholesomeness. Do not let sensual desire take control, nor commit any offence. Your words and expressions should be amiable, and you should devote yourselves to cultivation. Your action and look should be stable and calm. Doing things in a hurry will make one fail and regret later. If one is not careful enough, one's effort will be in vain. Chapter 37. Like the poor finds a treasure. You should extensively foster the roots of virtue and not break the precepts of the way. You should cultivate the perfection of patience and diligence and concentrate on your compassionate conduct. If you can purify yourself by upholding the vegetarian precept for 1 day and 1 night, you will surpass doing good deeds for 100 years in the land of ultimate bliss. Why? In that Buddha land, all the multitudes are virtuous, and they have accumulated numerous merits in the past and do not have even the slightest fault. Cultivating wholesome deeds in this world for 10 days and 10 nights excels doing good deeds for 1,000 years in other Buddha lands. Why? Bliss and merits in other Buddha lands are spontaneous, and there is no place for committing evil deeds. Only in this world does evil exceed good, so people drink miserable water, eat poisonous food, and do not have a moment of peace and rest. With deep compassion, I exhort you with earnest words, and teach you the sutras and dharmas. One should follow and be mindful of them, and practice accordingly. Whether to the honourable or to the humble, to man or to woman, to one's dependents or to friends, you should transmit my teachings. You should be self-disciplined and behave in accordance with uprightness and decency. You should be joyous, compassionate, and filial. If what you have done violates the precepts, you should repent immediately. Evil should be shunned, and good should be followed. If a truth is heard in the morning, it should be followed through before the day is over. You should uphold the sutra and the precepts, like a poor man finds a treasure. You should correct your past faults and follow present virtues. The foulness in your mind should be cleansed, and your conduct should be set straight. Then you will naturally obtain the response, and your vows will be fulfilled. Wherever the Buddha went, the country and the village would be reformed by him. The whole nation would be in perfect harmony, and the sun and moon would be bright and clear. Rain and wind would come at the right time. Disasters and plagues would not occur. The nation would be prosperous, and its citizens would enjoy peace and happiness. There would be no cause for war. Ethics would be venerated, and kindness and justice would thrive. Modesty would be practiced, and decency honoured. There would be no thief or robber in the country, neither injustice nor resentment. The strong would not bully the weak, and everyone would get his fair share. The compassion I feel for you is more than that which parents feel for their children. I now become the Buddha in this world to overcome evil with wholesomeness, and to root out the suffering of birth and death. I will help beings obtain the 5 virtues and promote the comfort of non-extinction. When I enter nirvana, the sutras and the way will gradually extinguish. People will become flattering and hypocritical, and they will repeatedly commit grave offences. Thus their 5 burning punishments and 5 sufferings will worsen. You should teach and admonish each other, and practice according to the Buddha's teachings and dharmas, and not break the precepts. Maitreya Bodhisattva placed his palms together and said, "The miserable suffering of the people in this world are just like what was described. The Buddha commiserates with them, and will help them all to cross over. Now the Buddha has repeatedly instructed us so, we will not disobey you."